Hello everyone. Today, we are going to show you that mathematics isn't just a collection of abstract formulas on a blackboard. It is the invincible scaffolding shaping our everyday lives. From the technology in your pocket to the way nature grows, math is everywhere. We have selected 10 fascinating concepts from mathematics in the modern world to explain exactly how they are used in the real world. Let's dive in. Let's start at the intersection of nature and design with our first topic, the Fibonacci sequence and the golden ratio. We often think that math is something human-made, but nature was using it first. The Fibonacci sequence, where each number is the sum of the two preceding ones, dictates the spiral patterns of sunflower seeds, pine cones, and pineapples, so they can pack the maximum amount of seed into the tightest possible space. When you divide these numbers to get the golden ratio, approximately 1.618. In the real world, humans borrow this mathematical perfection. Architects from ancient Greece to modern times use it to build structurally sound and visually balanced buildings. Even closer to home, graphic designers use the golden ratio to create logos you see every day, like Apple, Twitter, and Pepsi, because this exact ratio instinctively captures and pleases the human eye. Our second topic shifts from nature to society. Population growth models, specifically exponential and logistic growth. When a city or a biological population grows without limits, it grows exponentially. But in the real world, resources are limited, which brings us to the logistic growth model, introducing a carrying capacity. Why does this matter? Because government, urban planners, and environmental scientists use this exact mathematical differential equations every single day. If a city's population is projected to double in the next 10 years, planners can't just guess. They use these models to calculate exactly how many megawatts of electricity the grid will need, how many millions of gallons of water must be treated, and how many new hospitals and schools must be built to prevent a societal collapse. Math is literally the blueprint for our future cities. But math doesn't just predict where we live. It also secures how we live. For that, I'll hand it over to the next member to talk about codes and decision.
Moving on to the topic of cryptology and modular arithmetic, every time you buy something online or log into your social media, math is protecting you. Encryption algorithms use prime numbers and modular arithmetics to scramble your credit card details, making online banking secure from hackers. Next slide, please. Now, for topic number 4, let's talk about the graph theory and networks. You actually use mathematical concept every single day without realizing it whenever you open a navigation app like Google Maps or Waze. In math, graph theory treats location as points and roads as line by calculating the relationship between these points. The app's algorithm can instantly find the absolute shortest and fastest route for your commute, successfully steering you away from heavy traffic. Next slide, please.
Moving on our fifth topic, linear programming. At its core, this is a powerful mathematical optimization technique that it's heavily relied upon in the business world to find the best possible outcome in any given scenario. In simple terms, it helps company figure out how to do the most with what they have. And let's look at a practical example. Imagine a manufacturing factory that produce furniture. They don't have unlimited resources. They have a strict budget at a specific amount of raw materials like wood and steel and a limited number of working hours. And the factory use linear programming to calculate exactly how much raw material to allocate and how many of each item to produce. By running this model, um, management can pinpoint the exact production sweet spot and the precise numbers needed to maximize their profit while minimizing leftover waste and keeping overhead costs as low as possible. And it's essential to take the guesswork out of complex, high-stake business decision. Next on our sixth topics or topic 6 bring us to probability and risk assessment. This is an area of math that entire industry are built upon. In fact, insurance company rely completely on this concept just to survive. Think about it from their perspective. They are taking on the financial risk of thousands of people. To do this without going bankrupt, they employ uh, scientists. These experts spend their days analyzing massive amounts of historical data using probability models, and they calculate the exact mathematical likelihood of real world events happening, whether that's a minor fender bender or a major medical emergency or property damage from a storm. And by assessing that risk down to a fraction of a percent, the insurance company determine exactly how much you need to pay for your monthly premiums to keep the system afloat, and your essential paying for your statistical place in their risk model. Next slide, please.
So for the topic 7, it brings us to the normal distribution or the bell curve in education and large scale standardized scores. Um, they are falling into this curve, and is being used for performance metrics naturally. It allows the organizations to establish fair benchmarks, identify the outliers, and understand what leads to the average performance. Next topic. So the next topic is apportionment and voting theory. Math is not just all about numbers. It is also about fairness. Voting math determines how the political seats are distributed among the different states or the provinces based on the population size, and it ensures that every citizen's voice is accurately and democratically measured and represented. So the next topic will be presented by member 5.
Okay, for the next one is we have the financial math and fractals. First, we have the mathematics of finance, specifically compound interest. Understanding this is the key to wealth. It shows how saving money early in life allows your interest to earn interest. Exponentially growing your retirement fund. Conversely, it helps you calculate the true long-term cost of taking out of a car loan or mortgage. Finally, we have the fractal geometry. Fractals are never-ending, self-similar patterns. In the real-life world, computer scientists use fractal mathematics to generate hyper-realistic digital landscapes, trees, and textures in modern video games and CGI movies. Next slide. Next slide. So, in conclusion, as you can see, math is much more than memorizing formulas. It's a tool for security, optimization, and understanding the world. It drives our in technology and shapes our daily decisions. Thank you for today and keep looking for the math around you.